Beep up, boop up, beep up, boop up. Beepus, beepus, boopus. Beepus, boopus. Beepus, boopus. My head hurts. Ow, my head hurts. What the fuck? Stop hurting. Also, turn on these things. Fucking EQ and noise reduction. Thank you very much. And these noise reduction because I'm right next to a goddamn AC. There we go. Now continue this fish.
Is this Giannis's maze that Trinon used for divination in the past?
Not only that, it also serves as a lock. Our childhood abode lies sealed within.
This is
Daisy
the
chips
largest
and
puzzle I've ever
meatballs.
laid eyes on.
Tired.
And it even acts as a door lock. Should have expected something like this in the homeland of puzzles, I suppose. So, how are we going to solve it?
Fucking.
Follow the designated path and let the stone ball fall into the pool twice.
Seems pretty straightforward. Even Mighty might be able to complete it in a single try. You still don't know him well enough, then. He might not even need a first try. He just punched the door open. Mighty. If he were still here, we'd probably take a lot fewer detours to solve our issues. Enough with the talking. Let's just get started.
Is that it? Yes, that is it.
Impressive. You too have the makings of a high priest now.
I made it asinine fucking easy. I'm just fucking
Getting
kidding.
that stone ball to the endpoint looks pretty tough. My hands are shaking just from looking at it.
There we go.
The secret door is open.
Actually, what is the pool? How much days is it left? 13 days, goddamn. You would know I have the unit for that stupid cat.
And you'll see the place
I don't
where
wanna.
we grew up.
I don't want to pull for the cat because I have to pull for Kevin. As the new quote-unquote damage dealer, I don't know what the fuck.
Sometimes it's nice to slow down a bit.
You grew up in a place like this.
By the time we were born, the role of the Holy Maiden had already diminished to a mere title. Those in tune with the Titan's guidance are bound to become messengers for others. To maintain appearances, those in authority added some embellishments. And with Mother around, our childhood wasn't entirely without joy.
Even so, I still find it hard to imagine.
20 years can go by in no time.
Trinon, for most people, 20 years is a long period of time.
Right. Becoming a demigod sure changes how one lives through time. It's hard to believe it's been so long. Your power is exceptional, Little Gray. This place looks exactly as before. Let's explore the room a bit.
Guiding the cat. I'm gonna see here.
There are so many boxes here.
These should be our belongings. Huh. What's this?
A red glass fragment?
We were still very young the first time we saw it. Mother came back with a beautiful glass piece, but her face was streaked with tears. She simply placed it on the table. It looked so sparkly that we couldn't resist playing with it, but we ended up breaking it by accident. Mother didn't get angry. She simply held us quietly for a long time. It wasn't until we were older that we learned in Yanisopolis, if someone gloriously died for destiny, the Holy Maiden must pick a piece of glass from the volcano's quarry and polish it, then give it to the deceased's family. On the day Mother returned with the glass, her friend lost his life on the battlefield. Since he had no family left, Mother had to keep it herself. Later, on the eve of the ritual, Mother also gave us a beautiful piece of glass. Let's move on to the bedroom.
Ultimately, because she was destined to bite it as well.
It's Trebios.
Just as expected. It's time to get going after all. Mama, are you going to that ritual tomorrow?
That's right, my sweet girl. What's the matter?
I wish I could go too. I have something to ask Yanis.
Oh. What do you want to ask?
I want to know how to chase the Black Tide away.
Ah, I see. Unfortunately, it's a secret ritual, and only I can preside over it. If you want me to consult the Titan on your behalf, you'll have to promise me something.
What is it?
Be a good girl and go to sleep now. And whatever you dream of, don't be afraid. Just sleep through the night until morning comes. Until the next time Aquila opens their eyes. Can you do that for me, sweetie?
That's it? Of course I can! Trebios is the most amazing Holy Maiden of Yanis! Well, little Holy Maiden? But why, Mama?
Because
The ritual
This
won't take
ritual-
long. It's just,
might take a long time.
she's getting whatever sacrificed or
How
whatever.
long?
Tomorrow, my sweet child. I'll be back tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then the next tomorrow. If not, the tomorrow after that. But if I still haven't returned for a very long time, that means the ritual has succeeded. It means I've found a way to chase away the Black Tide and reach the new world on the other side. But for various reasons, I can't return to bring my sweet girl with me. But I'll be waiting for you there. As long as you stay
Cool, yeah, like I said, a
brave and
sacrifice.
kind, we'll meet again in that new world. It's the end of the
The
West
afterlife.
Wind, the Black Tide's other shore. A radiant sea of flowers, blessed and protected by the gods. In the rosy horizon, you'll see a silver-white shoal. It marks the end of your voyage. A haven, free from storms, cold, and heavy rains. No sorrow can linger there. That is where I'll be, waiting for you.
Wow, that sounds just like the island from my dream. Oh, I know. I'll turn the moon into a ship and the stars into sails to go find Mama. Pinky promise?
Pinky promise. As long as you sail toward tomorrow. As long as the sun will rise for the next day, our wishes will come true together.
If the final murmurs of the Titan are true, if such a place really exists on the shore beyond the Black Tide at the end of Genesis, then our promise still stands. Please, wait for me, Mother. After those 10 years of darkness, when Aquila opened their eyes for the last time, we finally set off.
Where did she go?
Yeah, where did she go?
This way. Now, we'll go through this shelf.
But how? With Yanis's power?
Indeed. We hadn't acquired their power back then.
So, this obstacle, it was simply a mirage?
Yes. The answer is right on the shelf. Go ahead
Go
and
ahead,
give it a try.
It's a secret passage. Pretty much. Yeah.
It's a secret passage.
It was a secret passage prepared by the Holy Maiden's supporters for Mother and me as a precaution. And now, it is turned into our passage to escape, just as anticipated.
Let's save some time.
Yep.
The path to the temple was in quite a state. Did someone do it on purpose?
No surprise at all. Some people caught on to what we were planning and tried to intercept us, while others were willing to clear the way for the Holy Maiden. I can't move it. I can't climb over it either.
Time Titan? Is that you?
Just like this. Regardless of our actions, the past will remain unchanged. It
Yeah.
was someone else who helped Trebios in the actual events of history. We don't remember the details. As for why memory recreated the past to be like this, it must be because it's closer to the answer within our heart.
The passage is now cleared.
Are you sure it's cleared? There we go.
Let's save some time.
Fornix, it's you again.
I love random interruptions, especially ones that I'm setting myself now. Fuck off, Genesis. Whatever the fuck your name is. Pigeon.
Ornyx. It's you again. Ornyx. Thank you, nameless god.
Damn. Oh. Oh, he sneezed.
Whoa! It looked true.
Relax. Take it easy.
All these people,
Huh.
they're just civilians, not enemies, correct?
Mostly, but it might not be the case later on.
Let's save some time. Hey, little ones. How did you sneak in here?
Shh! Please keep it down. You have to be really sneaky to get in here.
Okay. But what did you sneak in here for?
I heard there's a lovely holy maiden living in the temple, and I want to meet her. I couldn't stop her, so I had to think of a way to sneak her in.
Oh, really? I was here to meet the Holy Maiden as well, but the guard said she had to go somewhere far away today.
Huh? What a bummer. Mommy even asked me to bring her gift to the holy maiden.
It's getting late. Be good and go home now, okay?
Okay then. We'll come back next time. Thank you.
By the way they are dressed, the siblings look like civilians living outside the temple. Mother mentioned that when she was a holy maiden, she caught a girl sneaking into the temple to steal the tributes. Stealing from the temple was punishable by death. But that poor girl had no family and just wanted something to eat. So Mother took her outside and even gave her some food. Perhaps these two children are the descendants of that girl from back then.
No.
Ah, Lady Maiden.
I forgot and ran back.
You need to dress warmer. It's pretty cold out. Let me get you a blanket.
No need to trouble yourself. I'm just going for a quick walk.
All right, but please take care of yourself. Your mother made us promise to look after you before she left. It's been a while since I last saw you. I just realized you've grown into such a beauty, just like your mother. Oh, here, have some of my sweet pastries. She used to enjoy them, so maybe you'll like them too. What's wrong, Lady Maiden?
I'm fine. It tastes really good.
This lady is Mother's old friend. When we were little, we sometimes got to eat the sweet pastries she brought back. We've always remembered the familiar taste, and only now do we learn where it came from.
So where the fuck it came from? I don't know. Oh goddamn.
Apologies, Lady Maiden, but the Yanis Vault is under maintenance today.
Perfect. That way, no one will disturb me while I'm talking to Mother.
All right then. May Yanis guide your path.
The Yanis Vault?
It's where Yanis's heart lies and the core flame is kept. Just Enter on the left. It's also the place where Trebios was born.
Born or pretty much split up from the main body. They accepted the core flame, but in turn they had to separate themselves into hundreds of pieces. Each one, of course, feeling each other's death, pain, sorrow, whatever the fuck. All, until there was only 3, and now there's only 2.
Trebios.
1.
What does that name actually mean?
The one with 3 lives. Mother believed our birth was blessed by the 3 titans of fate. She named us thus to express her gratitude. Looking at how things have unfolded, fate might have had a role in it.
Fuck off.
Let's see.
Nah, I didn't see shit. Gather it. What's the point? Yeah, I don't get the point of it. Okay, it should be, yeah. Is it bad that I'm already sleeping for the story?
But surely there's something better out there.
Finally, the Yanis Vault is right ahead. At long last. I knew there was some sanity left in you, Yanis. Just as I thought, you too have been confined.
Step forth and thou shalt bury yourself. Bury the gods and bury the faith that binds us all.
No, Yanis. I've come here to take on your fate.
They should have modeled her
By the
over herself,
blood
because I'm
of
pretty
the
sure that's the
Lamb
yours.
and the strength of my blade-wielding right hand. I am Trebios, the listener, the announcer, and the witness of the prophecy. I, the Holy Maiden of Yanisopolis, the walker of the infinite paths, have come forth to assume your duty.
The one who guides the world shall see their soul shattered into thousands of fragments, into glass crashing upon the ground.
Just as I wished. This journey promises to be a long one, with 1,000 selves to accompany me. I'll never be lonely.
So that was 1,000. Yes. Your mortal blade can die. Very existence.
No matter.
My hands are not made for bearing arms. But my feet are destined to embark on a journey for the benefit of all.
Yet the core flame is a journey of constant loss, among which even life itself holds little value. Time to gaze the heart, the passages shatter the body, and the scales weigh with separation until the end draws near. The one who bears 3 lives, art thou truly prepared?
Without a doubt, Titan. Let the prophecy shatter me, so that I may open a myriad of paths for this imperiled world.
Then this shall it be. Overthrow the gods, return the core flame. Inherit divinity authority, forge godly miracles. Go kill, go mourn. Kill my kin, mourn our fate. Spare the spirits of gods, nourish the land with divine essence. Yet thou shalt remember, yet thou shalt remember. Only one shall live till the end, they alone will witness era noble. All shall bid farewell to one, such is destiny. Let's say, all shall bid farewell to one, that person alone will witness the miracle, such is destiny.
I understand, Yanis.
Yeah, there she is. She had her older self, but of course inheriting the core flame shattered her entire being into thousands of small ones, each of them of course connected. If one dies, she feels it, the rest feels it. When one dies, she feels it. Betrayal and all that, she feels all that. Until there's one left.
Thank you. Now, may you rest well. Mother, did you see that? I have assumed my duty and stand ready to set out. We will step over the gods' corpses and wander among humanity, and thus we shall sweep apart Amphorius's pitch-dark fog. May we... May the world follow the myriad paths trodden and reunite at the end of the west wind, where flowers bloom in spring. Mother, I shall see you tomorrow.
Who dares lay hands on the core flame? Drop your weapon and surrender at once!
I knew this would come.
It's opening up! Move aside and get ready! The Holy Maiden? What's happening here? Lady Maiden, where's the thief who stole the core flame? Look at what she's holding, you buffoon! She is the thief! Take your positions and ready your arms! We're taking back the core flame!
Bring it on!
What?
Come forth, loyal guards. At least do it properly. Pierce me in the chest.
What are you scheming?
This is your last chance. If anyone wants to earn a promotion and rise through the ranks, I'm right here. You all know who I am. Go ahead. However, if there's still any loyalty within you, step aside for the Holy Maiden. Otherwise, by the decree of the Holy City's Codex, anyone who dares to harm the Holy Maiden shall face execution!
Captain, what should we do?
He's like, there's nothing in the manual.
Do it. Kill her!
We have to follow.
If you want to get rich, then come with me. Take this traitor's head and wealth will be ours!
We can't just stand by and do nothing. Let's move, partner.
Doesn't matter what you do, though. She still ends up getting pierced, which I'm pretty sure is what is supposed to happen, shattering her into the thousands of herself, pretty much.
Nice job! Time to cleanse the filth. I hope for an end to strife in the world. Harmony and unison. You're a stubborn one. That kind
You're
of
falling apart on your own.
Oh, I get it! Watch this!
The fearless knows not fear. Too slow.
Yeah!
That won't do.
Not very
Wow.
sportsmanlike. Immerse yourself in it. Yeah.
Show me what you can do. Never hesitate.
Doesn't matter. She still gets.
That possible? Could the Titan actually be on her side? That woman is the traitor!
The fuck?
That woman is the traitor! That woman is the traitor!
Oh, all three of them.
I should go.
Let's keep up.
The path is opening up for me. Oh, Yanis, protect me.
A rat!
Be of your body and mind. May song bring us victory. Resonate all together. The truth, but everything in this world is bleeding.
Fangs and claws got dumped.
Yeah!
Too slow.
May the foul stench dissipate quickly. Time to cleanse the filth. Awesome! Now watch this!
Ow.
Sneaky. Allow him. May the foul stench yeah. Yeah. Oh, I get it. Yeah.
Show me what you can do. I'll give you fun. The fearless knows not fear. Too slow.
Get her!
Man, I'll let me for you.
Peach blossoms and incense ascends, entwined.
The main path is likely well guarded. What do I do? Just as I thought. Inside.
All together.
They're gathering literally every single one. 9.
Nice job! Allow me to purge the roots.
Would have been
of the
better with
problem.
Vacheron, but of course she's not strong enough right now.
Be of your body and mind.
That won't do.
Harmony and unison. That kind of tickles. Yeah. Ready to shine. Awesome! Watch this!
Okay, good. There we go.
Yeah, it's over already. Fast enough for you. Let's save some time.
Red's here too. Don't alert them.
Let's save some time.
Too bad. I'm gonna let them.
All together!
Ready to shine. Here you go, Master.
May the foul stench dissipate. Quick time to cleanse the filth.
I hope for an end to strife in the world. Resonate all together.
Fangs and claws got dull.
Yeah! I could take 10 of you. Stop! Oh, I get it. Yeah!
There we go.
Allow me to purge the root of the problem.
Yeah!
That won't do.
May song bring us.
May the foul stench dissipate quickly. Be of your body and mind.
Show me what you can do. I'll give you 5 seconds. The fearless knows not fear.
Yeah! Awesome! Ready to watch.
Allow me to. Yeah. Time to cleanse the filth.
Fangs and claws got dull. Never hesitate! Too slow.
There we go.
Yeah, it's over already. Fast enough for you?
Long last.
And of course.
A creature of the Holy City Guards. But I'm already so close.
This should be the last fight. We have to help her get through. But I don't get it. This has been puzzling me for a while now. Who has been aiding Trebios in her escape?
I'm curious about that too.
Well, history might be blurred by memories. Seeing how the whole city is hunting her down, she clearly had no allies. If she pulled it off alone, were we too involved in this process?
Trebios had been on her own since she entered the vault. But what did we truly mean to her? You'll find that answer at the end of this memory.
In that case, let's focus on the mission at hand now. Let's do this, everyone!
Shut up, Kevin. Ow.
Yeah, that was sneaky. Nice job!
Be of your body and mind.
That won't do.
The truth burns. Everything in this world is bleeding.
Time to show you what I can. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards. Watch this!
Ow.
Harmony and unison. Tonight, stars echo.
Shit. I don't have any energy.
I could take 10 of you. Stop!
Time to cleanse the filth.
I venture forth to hunt. Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! You need to get
No.
stronger.
May the foul stench dissipate quickly. Yeah.
You're falling apart on your own. The fearless knows not fear.
Yeah!
That won't do.
Oh, I get it! Now watch this!
Allow me to purge the root of the pit.
Show me what you can do. Never hesitate! Too slow.
Stop! Awesome! Watch this! Time to show you what Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards. Watch this!
Ow.
The truth. Everything in this world is bleeding.
Harmony and unison.
venture forth to forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
There we go.
Finally, beyond this gate awaits a boundless world. This is where my journey begins. God of passages, can you see me? I will complete the path that you started. No response after all. Yanis, may you have a good dream. I can't stay here much longer. It's time to leave.
Well, looks like this is the end of the memory.
Not yet.
Not
The
yet.
question that has been puzzling you. She's about to reveal the answer.
I do like this, like, water paint kind of style. There's yellowish orange, the reddish, the bluish gray, which kind of like maybe this is a fucking subtle hint. I don't know.
But nothing happened. What was making her or you hesitate at this moment?
Why did he sound so angry?
If she had known this flame chase journey would proceed as the Titan foretold, bringing about great suffering and fatalities, including her own, would she still have chosen to walk through the gate and start her journey?
I think the answer is already within you. And you've made your own decision.
What? You can
What?
hear us?
Not really. She can neither see nor hear us. Yet she knew that one day, someone would return to unveil this dust-covered memory. We can never know for sure who helped us back then. But that kindness was forever engraved in our hearts, motivating us to move forward. Time has modified this memory into a special letter, so that we do not forget our original intent.
Yeah, but she actually looks so pretty.
It's a letter
And then she got
written by
shattered into a
Trebios
bunch of
the
small
past
cells.
and sent to her future self. In this memory, it is Trebios of the future who overcomes all difficulties for her and sends her on a long journey toward the tomorrow where we are.
Yes, you'll remember it all. And then find your way back to the gate where everything began. Here, I will set sail toward the distant horizon. Here, you have traveled far on your way home. Such is the maxim that unveils Trebios' fate. You shall shatter into 1,000 fragments and wither on the soil of foreign lands. So, if you ever feel lost, return to this place. I'll keep this memory here for you. Or for me, to embrace it again.
Worry not. The loss is something we've grown used to. Our resolve and our pledge are what Trebios will never forget. Each one of us has never failed to remember. Losses are a constant on the flame chase journey. Among which, even life itself holds little value. The hot blood of the sacrificial lamb will not be spilled in vain, like my mother and I.
The libations poured are guaranteed to bear fruit, just as my blade-wielding right hand is not a hollow formality.
Surmount the myriad passages of Yanis, and we will once again
ride the west wind, and let the wings carry us far away.
So, this is your answer.
That's right. In the name of the three fates, I stand by my answer with no regrets. Now, with or without the gods' blessing, I run towards the world's agony. If I can truly pierce through the utter darkness, we will meet again at the end of the west wind,
where flowers bloom in spring.
John put his whole lineage on board of poor Flan Quell. Both Cans became demigod of Yanis. She traveled to the Gate of Infinity, splitting into thousands of messengers, better close dependent of and a century of Arbius journeying, month of Freya. Humanity's flame chase journey officially began. Oh. Man, she did look so pretty though. But yeah, I guess so no, it wasn't getting killed in the chest, split into 1,000 now. She went through the gate, which split her into 1,000. She went through the whatever century gate that split her into 1,000. Now there's only
Lady
one.
Treby, do you still think that everything will be fine tomorrow?
Yeah, that's what Trianne would say as well.
With all due respect, Lady Treby, you know perfectly well that see you tomorrow is nothing but a white lie. I hope your toughness is not a mask hiding a lonely heart.
Cass, that's not a lie. See you tomorrow is the greatest prophecy in the world.
Prophecy?
Listen, in every corner of this land, every heartbeat carries a prayer for that prophecy to come true. It may be that only a few heroes will bring tomorrow to the new world, but the prophecy of leading everyone to tomorrow belongs to all in Amphorius.
But not everyone has the chance to see tomorrow. How can such words be called a prophecy?
Because people believe it will come true, and they are trying hard to hold on to that belief. Even as the world teeters on the brink of collapse, everyone is pressing forward, longing to reach farther and move toward tomorrow. And that is why a holy maiden exists to lead the world toward tomorrow. And why Yanisopolis' prophecy unfolds as passages. Fate is not about the outcome, but the journey. It's not the flowers that bloom at the end of the road, but rather the paths that lead beyond the gate, where people tread toward the sea of flowers.
I'm pretty sure the sea of flowers is the end.
So,
Death.
Cass, if anything is troubling you, just set it aside for tomorrow. There's no difference between demigods and mortals. The troubles we encounter can only be resolved by our future selves. Reflect through the long night. Wait for the dawn as you think. Then set off at daybreak. The hesitant part of us will be left behind in the dark, while the determined side of us will know no fear. Because that's how Tribios has journeyed so far to spread the prophecy. Beckoning the morning sun, and the tomorrow it promises to bring. We will now continue the journey and face our destiny. We will step over the gods' corpses and wander among humanity. And thus, we shall sweep apart Amphorius' pitch-dark fog. And at the end, all will reach that silver-white shoal. That end of the journey, that new world and new tomorrow. It is a haven free from storms, cold, and heavy rains. No sorrow can linger there. We've made a promise to meet again at the end of the west wind, where flowers bloom in spring. See you tomorrow, Trianne. See you tomorrow!
Oh.
Child of humanity, Surely you are not waiting for the arrival of night.
Nights do not fall upon Akuma.
That's why it's futile for you to wait here.
Honestly, I didn't expect the renowned Reason Titan to behave like this.
And that's all thanks to you. If your soul weren't as prickly as
Prickly
a
as a
hedgehog,
hedgehog.
I wouldn't have to act this way. If you were more accommodating, you wouldn't be opposing me all the time. And I could teach you more freely instead.
It was you who insisted on implanting the core flame in me. Forget it. Cut the sarcasm and just say what you need to say.
Fine, fine. All I want is to remind you, there's not much left in your soul. If you don't do something soon, I will have to take over this body.
If I'm not worried, why should you be?
If not, I'm not worried.
I know what you're planning. You just want my help answering the question. What exactly are we? Correct?
It's good that you remember. Thus, equivalent exchange. It's only fair.
Then rest easy. The answer will soon be revealed, and you'll have to return my body shortly.
Is that true?
Certainly. I initially thought this extremely frail state would hinder me from getting my body back, but I didn't expect the answer to be right within it. That saved me a lot of trouble. I don't even need the black-robed Swordmaster's ceremonial blade.
That's certainly worth celebrating.
Regrettably, I can't carry out the upcoming experiment alone.
The girl who's walking with death, is she fully prepared?
Be patient, Titan. If we're always so guarded, how can death reach us easily?
Unfortunately, on behalf of Okima, I must ask you to slow your pace.
She's angry.
I forgot about you. My apologies.
A child's words are always carefree. I'll just dismiss these words as nonsense from a cheeky child. Come now, conceited performer. It's time to address your relationship with that Titan.
What if I refuse?
Provocation will only tip Talante's scales further toward your demise. There's no need to go to such lengths.
Oh, monster neither human nor divine. Don't forget that you won't dare kill me. If you snuff out the core flame of reason, what else can you use to stand against the council?
Do you two mind if I cut in?
Do you two mind if I cut it?
I warned you. Do not interrupt me.
I just have been meaning to ask. Does death really matter to you?
What do you mean?
What I mean is, before I implanted the core flame into your heart, you were already a silent, cold corpse.
Oh, loading everything in. Still muted. It's unusual to see Mem isn't with you. No idea. I can't control Mem. Since they're not here, let me ask you, are you really sure you sure you want to take on the trial of Onyx Core Flame on behalf of Crisis Layers? But it's time for me to level up. We have another point after all. Probably a fate that Trailblazers can't evade. You should be extra cautious and watch out for yourself based on experimentals before you. The trial is no walk in the park. But it concerns me more that you'll rather blind yourself to Enforius. If you truly assume that Titan's divinity, do you believe you'll be able to lay it down again? Forget it. We'll deal with it when the times come, no matter what. I'll be right here with you. How sweet, but where were you earlier? I got held up by the two people in guard uniform and ended up missing Chibi's farewell ceremony. They were here on message messengers of the Council of Elders and wanted to verify my identity. But I suspect that they've been on their radar for a while. They only made their move when you and I got separated. The questions were quite specific, from how we arrived on Akuma and our relationship with the Christos heirs. They asked what we did in the market. Luckily, those pawns aren't the brightest. I managed to brush off their question, and so they probably left us alone, leave us alone for a bit. Looks like the dark undercurrents are rolling into Akuma. Your conduct is certainly irritating, and on second thought, Aquila also nimbly kept up her guard with us, but it's not to provoke either side until we know the truth. Well, if you know, sure is that some members of the Council are not happy with the crisis. In worst case scenario, we could cut up with the internal conflicts of this holy city. To be continued. If only we had more time, there are clues. But the black side, but now the letter is the only lovely thing left. Let's take some pictures. What's going on? Something wrong? The memory card is full. I bet Marge and the others are pretty worried too. No, she's still nice.
And so, this long day passed for Akuma. Some people arrived, and some left forever. Just like every other day of this journey, where we, stumbling, move forward. We have long been prepared. If we are to chase the flames, then we must grow used to farewells. And yet, no one back then could foresee death. Its arrival would always be so sudden and so momentous. Even little Gray, coming from beyond the sky,
That escaped the Reaper's two hands.
could not escape the Reaper's two hands. And what people gained and lost in that trial of death
So that's pretty much confirms we were always dead in Euphorius
was
somehow.
far heavier
Even though
than
we have,
life itself.
even though we have the Stellaron, so
Just
it's
like
what?
the destiny that the prophecy revealed for Cass. At the end of the Sea of Flowers, the souls of the living shall warm thy fingertips, and after an embrace, there shall be eternal separation.
Yeah, apparently this is where Pass is. I'm not care, I'm not looking at the book. I'm getting this before I forget. And how much today for this one? 11. Okay. And this one, claim all. Achievements, there's no claim all button on that one. Let's just get this out of the way. And continue on forward. Because the story is always f***ing long. Heck, even the freaking developers say that. And Euphorius was kind of a letdown due to the fact that we didn't think it would be this long. We didn't think people would not like this long story. All shall be forever to one, and the person alone will witness the miracle such as the faith. The faith. Some time ago.
Ah, it's you, Cass. I finished the anthology of poems you lent me. Here it is.
I thought you'd be too preoccupied to find time for reading.
Precisely because of these obligations, I felt compelled to read it swiftly.
Wouldn't all these preoccupations slow your pace?
On the contrary. Knowing that time is limited can push one to overcome their limitations. The weight of these responsibilities seems to have enhanced my reading efficiency.
I understand completely. During my time at the Grove, the closer exams drew, the more efficient I became at tackling everyday mundane tasks. Anything but my actual studies.
Precisely. As I remember, you and Finon were both disciples of the new Sporists. I assume that Anaxa's exams were as unreasonable as the man himself, correct?
The courses Professor Anaxa taught were Introduction to Alchemy and History of Mythology. And to be perfectly honest, those two courses were the students' greatest nightmares.
The History of Mythology, taught by the blasphemous great performer himself. I can imagine their fear.
Now that I think about it, students would often rush to the podium during class to challenge him on those blasphemous ideas. May I ask, Lady Aglaya,
Always been like
has
this.
your relationship with Professor Anaxa always been like this?
He openly dismisses people's faith and questions the very justification of the Flame Chase journey. Our positions have been destined to be at odds. While you were studying there, I assume you must have heard of his nickname.
A Dromus draped in finery?
As I see it, this nickname is more of an insult to the Dromas. Despite his insufferable
that was cute.
arrogance, I do hold a
That was
certain
cute.
respect for his nature as a scholar. To remain true to his principles, he is unafraid to stand opposed to the world, and that requires considerable resolve. Anaxagoras' life is almost like a satire. As a Chrysos heir, he refuses to heed the prophecy, while he disrespects the gods.
The gods have chosen him.
He was indeed chosen by Xerxes. Is something weighing on you, Cass? The golden thread is quivering. I sense there's more to this exchange than idle chatter.
With all due respect, I'd like to know what you plan to do with him.
In light of his assistance in the battle against the Flame Reaver, I am willing to grant him some time to find a way to remove the Core Flame. However, if Anaxa decides to make any move that places us in danger, I will not hesitate to take extreme measures.
Just as I feared.
The Flame Chase journey is the destined path for the Chrysos heirs. Yet he now seems more like an empty shell. Given his strong sense of self-respect, I trust that Anaxagoras will make the right decision.
Still, I can't help but hope for another possibility. Perhaps Anaxa will also overcome his limitations, now that he knows time is limited.
I understand your stance. Let's continue this discussion another time.
Nah, she's like,
But now,
nah, I hate him.
let's greet our guest. You're here.
He's like, nah, I hit him and good. He came in to stop me from.
Does this mean you're ready to take on Orynyx's trial?
We are ready, ma'am and me.
It seems that this sacred beast is just as indispensable, given their intricate ties to the Titan.
Memmy mem, memmy mem 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 mem, memmy mem memmy mem.
I go from little dog to sacred beast.
Surrendering the Core Flame is a Chrysos heir's duty. Your selfless assistance is deeply appreciated. However, I urge you to carefully consider the risks of accepting the trial. Becoming a demigod means forsaking your humanity,
you will inherit Orynyx's divinity and bear the time of Amphorius, all on your own. From that point onward, your fate will be forever intertwined with ours, never to be separated again, until the end of Genesis.
Are you trying to talk me out of
On
it?
the contrary, you are the only one who qualifies to attain divinity. Yet, for that very reason, I do not wish to pressure you. It's exceedingly rare to find a capable Chrysos heir. If this path proves unattainable,
I would
am
willing to lower
willing
my
to
expectations.
There are still many priests
It turns out,
in
nope,
Anisopolis
doesn't matter
and their
if
descendants in the city.
he is qualified.
If
You can't.
I'm left with no
You have to be
option,
someone from Amphorius,
I'll
not
try to find someone
an
worthy
outsider.
among them.
Seems like a shot in the dark. If I don't ascend into hell, who will?
Mem worry. Memmy, memmy, mem. Memmy, mem, mem, mem. Memmy, mem, mem, mem. Mem, memmy, mem. Mem, memmy, mem, mem, mem. Hero.
Memmy, mem, Kevin, memmy, mem.
Memmy, mem, mem. Mem, 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 mem. Memmy, mem, 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 mem. Mem, mem, memmy, mem, mem.
What
Mem,
mems?
memmy, mem, 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 mem. Mem, mem, mem. Memmy, mem, 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 mem.
It looks like
Oh,
you
the
knew
fuck?
that Titan rather well.
Memmy, mem, mem. Memmy, mem, mem, mem. Memmy, mem, 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 mem. Memmy, mem, 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 memmy, mem.
Memories
I'm
that
skipping the
exist
menus.
outside of your own experiences.
I can't explain why, but I can vouch for Mem's words. When I was in the Abyss, I heard the Titan's groans, full of pain and grievances, yet without any ill will.
Do I even have a say in any of this? Whatever.
Since you've made your decision, go back to the bath chamber and get some rest. Trinen will call for you when the ceremony is ready. It is difficult for me, as the guide, to absolve myself from blame for things to have progressed to this point. Time and again, you have risen to the occasion for Akima. Nearly rewarding you with some honeydew is no longer able to express the extent of our gratitude. When the dust settles, I hope that we'll have the chance to have a long chat regarding your return journey and the curse of the sky. It's about time that we lift the taboo and discuss things openly.
Too bad that you won't be around. No more Cass.
Mister, may everything go well for you and Mem. It's nothing. I only came to discuss some matters with Lady Aglaya. Previously, I lent her an anthology of poems that Lady Trian had gifted to me. Tracing back, this anthology was something left for Lady Trian by a bard before their passing. Although personal properties should be cleared out once their owner has passed on, Lady Trian gave this book to me since she knew how much I like to read.
Is this book very special?
No, it's just an ordinary book. It's definitely not some kind of unique copy. It just contains an allegory. In a faraway land, in a city known as Styxia, a dragon corrupted by the Black Tide descended one day, swooping upon the city like death itself. It swallowed the princess of the city whole before it was suppressed. After taking down the evil dragon, the warriors discovered that the princess's life had already met its end. Overwhelmed by grief, the queen hired an alchemist to resurrect the princess using the dragon's flesh and blood. However, having lost memories of her previous life, the resurrected princess turned into an evil dragon herself and wreaked havoc on the city. As a result, the prosperous Styxia met its demise.
What a touching story. Must have been easy.
The author of this book is Archepia, a wandering bard who traveled to many cities. Among the things she left behind are poems, dictionaries, and many tragicomedy scripts. She even clearly underlined and took notes in books that covered myths with her elegant handwriting. While flipping through these books, I felt like I was afforded a glimpse into the life of Archepia. It felt just like I was traveling with someone that I'd never met before. It was as if she had yet to pass on and was still alive.
Well, people can go through life without leaving a mark.
That's right. Writing, drawing, and taking photographs. It seems like human nature to try and leave records of things. Speaking of taking photographs, when I was helping you to take the photo previously, I did not look through the photos in your photo stone out of courtesy. But I'm also very curious about the story of the Rosy Celestial Maiden. Despite having visited many cities in Amphorius,
The Rosy Celestial Maiden.
I still understand nothing about the world beyond the sky. If there is an opportunity, forget it. Let's talk about this in the future. For now, I only hope that you'll be able to complete the trial safely and obtain Orynyx's blessing.
She doesn't know that that's
Let's save some time.
just March 7th. Who was currently encased in ice. Getting encased in ice. And there's Phanon.
That's right. Oh, partner, you're back just in time. This is something that the both of you should probably know.
Some good news.
Good news?
I would call it that.
I wouldn't call it that.
Do you remember the Council Celestials on our heels previously? It seems they made their move.
Some background information for you. The Council of Elders is an authoritative body in Amphorius, made up of different city representatives. They hold legislative power over the Holy City, and are in charge of presiding over the Citizens' Assembly held once every few years. This is the most important social event of Akima. It is highly influential, and can even affect what happens to the Flame Chase journey.
I have once never passed in my sociology class. Maybe should we take some exams next time you visit Paperfoot University?
Despite her vision and wisdom that spans across thousands of years, even she cannot win over the hearts of everyone. Every 5 to 10 years, the Council of Elders organizes a Citizens' Assembly at Dawncloud. During the assembly, the representatives will vote on major issues, such as whether the Chrysos heirs led by Aglaia should still hold the right to govern the Holy City, and whether the Titan's conquest should continue.
Like some sort of system balance the heroes and the mortals.
That is correct. However, the problem lies in the fact that there are ill-intentioned extremists in the Council of Elders. They view the Citizens' Assembly as a way to restrain the Chrysos heirs, and hope to take complete control over the Flame Chase journey. We can refer to them as the Opposition. During the assemblies held in the past 100 years, the voices supporting the Opposition have been growing stronger in the shadows. It's only thanks to Aglaia that the Flame Chase journey has been able to continue to this day. The Citizens' Assembly is just around the corner, but this time, there seems to be a new variable to the situation.
Ma'am?
I'm afraid that the Council of Elders might want to take advantage of Professor Anaxa. Aglaia will surely take back Cersei's core flame, but with Anaxa's current condition, it's so unique that nobody knows how taking the core flame away from him will affect him. He has always been someone that is only concerned about his own research. I'm certain that he must want to escape from the monitoring of the Golden Thread and protect himself. If the Opposition were to offer an olive branch at this time...
Say he might betray the Glorious Flame and that Defect towards the
The
Council of
Nexa
Elders.
has never believed in the prophecy, so technically it cannot be considered a betrayal. However, he has taught many Chrysos heirs, and has long been considered an important ally of Akuma. I truly do not wish to see comrades turning on one another.
Just like you turned on your own.
As I believe in his character, I plan to plead with Aglaya and try to buy more time for him. Then, the greatest way in which you can help is for you to know what I am fighting for.
Things are piling up. I want to prepare to visit the grove to uncover clues upon a world beyond the sky. None of these are going to be
Allow
easy
me
to deal
to
with.
apologize for the fact that we always seem to be troubling you. I hope that Orynyx will show more benevolence.
You know what
and
else was
be more
troubling? I fucking died.
I remember that they seemed quite fond of you back
Somehow,
in the Abyss.
even with the Celeron and me, which could have probably leveled the
Go
entire
and rest and regain your strength. We'll meet at the Vortex in a few days.
Stimulation of Akuma.
Oh, right. You can read this scroll if you want to find out more about the Council of Elders and the Citizens' Assembly.
What? I gotta really know that. Especially since everything's starting to hurt. I'm asleep.
Memmy.
I feel like a sitting duck that's been thrown into the deep end. I don't recall seeing any rubber duck toys in the back of Pokemon. It seems like they only have these seals. As someone who has earned the gaze of an Eon, you should be able to overcome the trial of a regional god. That's just fine. We also unknowingly gotten used to sleeping with the midday sun shining brightly overhead. Get some rest. Perhaps the new phase of upbringing has just begun. Get some rest. As we head over to the outside. A few days later at the Vortex of Genesis.
Esteemed one, Orynyx's vacant totem awaits. If you have already made your preparations to become a pillar of Amphorius, please, step forward.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All you're missing is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not the 2.
Little Gray and Mem, thank you. Your resolves cannot be questioned. We praise your pure selflessness and courage. May Kefali light your path forward.
Get ready to assume Orynyx's divinity, Trailblazer.
If it even accepts me. Could reject and I
The
say,
divine position
nah.
of Orynyx has already been vacant for some time. We can feel the space of the trial closing. As there isn't much of their soul left, we'll have to complete the ceremony before their soul completely dissipates. The 8th core flame coveted by the miracle that once belonged to the great Vale of Evernight, Orynyx. It shall now be returned by the 2 elected heroes of the Chrysos heirs. A traveler who is upright and courageous, and a sacred beast that invokes miracles.
Who? Mem.
It's also who for me, not that.
Both of you, please, come forward. Recite along with us. O Majesty of the 12 Titans, pillars of the world, we seek your divinity to mend the rifts of the world. Fill our bodies with blood of gold, till we wither in willing service to the prophecy.
And the match is like, now you're dead. I don't think I have gold blood. She's like,
These are just words meant to make the prayer seem
please
more
focus.
solemn. Please, focus.
She's like, I don't have time for your silliness. Just do the prayer.
And surrender the core flame.
It's like, nah, he already has something in him. Ah, my eyes.
Orynyx. Their soul has been waiting for a long time.
Perhaps they're also quietly waiting for the arrival of their successor.
Wait for my return, my friends.
The last time I heard this,
Things didn't turn out
things
well.
didn't turn out that well.
Don't worry, Aglaya. He's tougher than I am, right?
Imagine it's like, wait a minute, he has something. He's dead and also alive at the same time.
Me, mem, mem.
And he's dead and alive at the same time, so it's like, oh, this way.
Traveler from beyond the sky. Let us pray that the Titan acknowledges your worthiness.
Although he loves cracking jokes at inopportune times, his determination is as strong as the Chrysos heirs. He will
He
definitely
likes cracking
succeed.
jokes. Yes. You do
While
not
he's
have gold
away,
blood.
I would like to have a chat with you, Aglaya.
Speak. I'm listening.
Slap, slap. Wake up.
Slap, slap. Wake up.
How is it? How do you feel?
Are you able to talk?
Right. I think that it's amazing too. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. I have such a cute voice. It must be because of all the memories that I collected. They allowed me to grow beyond expectations. Also, listen. The words of the Titan are becoming clearer.
Mother, it hurts. Have I finally reached the end? Are the years of isolation coming to an end?
Orynyx. Oh, how heartbreaking. Ever since the figure draped in the black cloak robbed them of their core flame, they have been relegated to waiting in isolation in such a confined space. We are going to help alleviate their pain, right?
There's a way. I don't know.
Broken.
The truth goes unspoken.
Mother. Where?
Mother? Who are they calling out for?
I think they're calling out for March.
You. It's you. I remember you. Skyfather has gazed upon you.
Sky Father? Why is my model now fucking dumb? Well, I guess it's just lagging at this point. Yeah, it's just lagging.
Mother is calling for you.
The Sky Father returned to Fuji. Just say he said born. Energize the mist, cloak, frost, symbolizing memory.
Sky Father has chosen you.
Who is your mother? Damn it. Amazing way to pay for it to go in a mist. Upon reaching unknown mountains, wall distance, I think you hear echo. If an echo seemingly could make out a cry of a baby.
Mother is no longer responding.
We've come to you because of something important.
Something important. An important matter.
Orynyx, listen to me. Aren't you tired? Throughout the long years, you have always been protecting the fate of Amphorius. Each time people draw strength from within their memories, every single ripple falls onto your shoulders.
I don't know why.
There's
It's
no
with
need for you to
Starrail, it
bear
just
this any
lags.
longer,
It just
Orynyx.
lags on certain parts.
From
which is
today
like,
onwards, someone
Why?
else will bear time on your behalf. This is why we have come.
freedom?
Freedom. Freedom.
Yes, she wants freedom.
I want freedom.
Oh, poor child. Everything will be fine. Let us help you. You can have a good rest now.
Okay, we're just gonna have my model grew up. Okay, whatever. Give it to us, Titan.
You have potential, strength, willpower, powerful, and tenacious.
But you lack something.
You lack something, just one thing.
Lacking something. What is it?
A pulse
What you lack
is a pulse.
is
A future.
a future.
What? I don't have a future? Technically, no.
Future?
Traveler from the sky.
You should have.
You should have dissipated already. The gaze from the Sky Father. Stabilize your form. Because from the moment you cross the sky,
Your life was
your
cast
life
away.
was cast away. Right now, you are simply a collection of walking memories.
What? I'm dead?
What?
Is it-
How is that possible?
Dead? But how? I still feel the Celadon inside of me. Whenever it faces this fucking thing, I freeze.
Is collapsing. Someone must inherit the authority of time.
Ma'am,
If
she's alive.
power is lost, the laws of time will collapse. Amphorius will succumb to
Ma'am, inherit it.
eternal disorder.
I can't inherit, so you. What about the trial?
Time
Never compromises.
compromises.
Never bears grudges.
Never bears
The
grudges.
collapse is a collapse. It's not your fault. It's not its fault. It's like,
Never
nope.
forgives. Never makes a choice. Child of humanity. Titans. Mother. Sky Father. Time. Restrains everything that exists in this world.
Orynyx's divinity is dissipating? Is the trial coming to an end?
Pathstrider of remembrance.
Pass right over remembrance.
My strength.
I shall entrust it to you.
I shall entrust world.
If you wish to save
If
it.
you wish to save it, go and find
Your future has been stolen.
has been stolen. Even if that means
You'll have to cheat
you'll
that.
have to cheat death. You'll have to challenge that hand of shadow, clasped with unyielding fingers.
Passing the 15th entry hour, go forth and reclaim your future. Oh yeah, Cass. This is the true trial of time. Fucking get spit out. What? He's not gonna believe this. I'm pretty much dead. You succeeded. I don't know if I trust you with the divinity, but you're no different from a demigod from Euphorius, however. Mem has told me about what happened during the trial. It still explained things to the others. It told me to bring you back to the room to rest. Don't side on me. There's something that I've never told you. When you landed in the forest, Akars was pierced by Nicodor's lance. Do you remember back in the ruins from the abyss? This was what I said. You passed out, got hit. When Akars hit, I blacked out too, but not before dragging you out. Good thing we're in a car, or we'd be crushed to pieces. Actually, my account kind of made light of the situation. What actually happened was much more complicated. You were severely injured back then, several wounds, such bleeding, still bleeding profusely. I struggled to carry you out and used the last of my strength to stem the bleeding, but then I also hit by a falling rock and lost my consciousness. The last time I checked, you still weren't breathing. But when I regained consciousness, I saw you were alive and full of energy, so I never thought to bring it up. How exactly did I come back to life? Not sure, but it's a gaze of has anything to do with this matter, but according to the Titan, you are living in a form of a memory right now. Just like those objects of the past. America's ordinance. Perhaps Mem's an anchor rope that ties you to the present, which I had assumed they couldn't stray too far from you, but the truth might be the exact opposite. Stamron, do something. For a while, I also thought the Stamron was your life support system, but it seems like this hypothesis has been disproven. It's not the time for us to despair yet. There still must be a way to save you. Mention finding your stolen future and cheating death. Mentioning Mighty's indestructible body seems to suggest that there's some kind of miraculous power in the forest that can even reverse death. He lies in the hand of the Death Titan, Hand of Shadow, whose whereabouts are unknown.
Hey, are you alright? I heard you two talking about
Nope,
Thanatos.
She's now talking full
Cass
sentences.
is also very concerned about the warning. She has left the vortex and returned to the garden. Shall we go and look for her? Thanatos is the Titan that Cass has always been looking for. Regardless of whether there are any clues, there's probably no one else that understands death better than her.
Let's do it. Lucky Bourbon.
Right. There's something that I have to tell you. The Chrysosaurs already know everything that has happened to you. I was too worried, so I told them everything.
I told them everything.
Please don't hate me, okay?
I told them everything. Please don't hate me. Like, well, at least you told them that I'm pretty much fucking dead. I'm a walking memory. Or basically a corpse.
Mister, I'm right here.
Coming closer one step at a time.
Please stay there and slowly turn around.
spit her out immediately and give Castaways a scare.
Please pardon me.
The subtle fragrance of an unnamed flower fills your senses. Its sweetness makes you forget the need to breathe. You realize you're still alive now, to be more precise. Your death was not thorough. The coldness of the initial touch dissipates as quickly as it came, replacing it as a touch of your fingertips and the tremble born of that something originated from the certain lanky arm where growing fingers gently brush against your cheek, causing a faint tickle.
Just as I expected. I cannot feel anything.
So as Mem told them all, what's her face? The blind woman told her they'll touch him. Guess her as you're
At the
shaking.
Grove, I was puzzled as to why you were not affected by my curse. I thought that it might have been the special ability of a traveler from beyond the sky. Never did I expect that this would be the true reason.
That I'm already dead.
I'm sorry. I should have noticed that something was amiss earlier. Mister,
I'm pretty much
if
dead.
my abrupt behavior just now offended you, I hope that you can forgive me. I'm just thinking, if your soul has really left your body, as a mortician, I might be able to trace where it has gone to.
Cass, did you find anything?
My apologies. Not as of yet. Perhaps I have overestimated my capabilities. But, Mister, would you be willing to let me try again? This time, I'll increase the area of contact slightly. Perhaps the result might be different this time.
Frio's Fingo pass. Well, didn't die the first time.
Never touched the living in this way before. If my
Never died.
actions are
Didn't die
in
the
any
first
way
time, or the second
disrespectful,
time. So
I hope that you can forgive me.
3 times the charm. Just then, her shivers calm somewhat this time. Did you just go something?
Seem to have caught a glimpse of something. Your soul is currently roaming someplace and cannot find a way to escape. But perhaps it might not be a bad thing. If your soul is still wandering around, it means that we still have time. We have a chance to find it before the fingers of Thanatos sweep everything away. Clues. Just a few more. I need more guidance.
Then let me grab your hand.
The connection has been severed. With my strength, I'm not able to trace it. It was me. I was a little too hasty. Don't worry, mister. Although we currently have no leads, I will do my best to search for the whereabouts of Thanatos, bring back their core flame, and personally return to you the life that you have lost too soon. I know that I'm lacking in confidence, but I hope that you can keep this promise of mine in mind. Before I manage to deliver on this promise, please do your best to hang on. Amphorius needs you. Lady Aglaia and Lord Finon are currently discussing some matters in the paths. They're worried about you too. If
Don't worry,
possible,
because it turns out you're dead.
please go there and let them know that you're
Somehow
well.
a dead guy. That guy was
Although,
helping us all along.
I don't actually know whether your current situation can be described as well.
Let them know you're well. But I guess it doesn't. Because being dead doesn't mean you're
Also,
well.
please accept this Styxian fable. Reading can help one to focus and relax. I hope that reading this can help tide you through this difficult period.
Oh, yeah, the freaking theory that the Stellaron was a life support. Nope. It wasn't. Guess it was like, what, a second heart or something?
Partner! Hyacinth said you definitely wake up. How do you feel?
Can she even take the pulse of someone who's dead?
That's the medical prowess of the Twilight Courtyard. Amazing, isn't it?
You've completed the trial of time. And I have to admit that the process went better than I expected. Even in the end, that Titan's heart still showed a soft spot for humankind. However, I never expected that. Two people who have cheated death would appear in Akima at the same time.
That's what we have been talking about. Mighty has been in Akima for such a long time, but has no one thought to study his indestructible body? If there were even any minor breakthroughs, we wouldn't be as clueless as we are right now.
Many have had this idea, but so far, there have been no results. If it were successful, Thanatos wouldn't have disappeared without a trace. Nevertheless, now is not the time for us to give up. At the very least, we can still see a glimmer of hope. Cypher. If anyone in this world knows the whereabouts of death, it would be her. I'll try and get her to return to Akima, but do be prepared for a less than ideal outcome. Please understand that throughout the history of Amphorius, no one has ever managed to escape the clutches of death. At the end of time, Thanatos silently awaits all.
That's supposed to be comforting.
It is my duty. We too require you to bear the divine position of time. But before that, just...
What's wrong, Aglaya?
Omens always come in pairs. A tiny air current will eventually brew into a storm that tears the sky apart. It's Anaxagoras. He has initiated contact with the Council of Elders.
In the end, it has still come down to this.
I earnestly hope that your assessment of him is accurate, Finan. Otherwise, the efforts of my teacher and I of the past millennium might be reduced to dust because of that great performer.
Now goes going to his POV. Not too long ago.
I'm back here again. I remember this dream. This realm is covered in a silk-like fog, and the land is barren and harsh. The crowd of travelers leaves tracks everywhere.
Hey! Excuse me! What is this place? Where in Amphorius are we?
The mutters of the traveler are in a language I'm unable to comprehend. Or perhaps they're just distracted and ignored my question.
Tell me, which Titan reigns over this land? And how do I find them?
Hand of Shadow.
Hand of Shadow Thanatos. Could this possibly be the Netherrealm?
Not Netherrealm.
Then where is this? River of Souls? The outskirts of the Netherrealm? Are you heading downstream toward the Netherrealm?
The Netherrealm.
Nothing but an illusion.
Nothing but an illusion, Titan.
Rejects you, me.
You. Me. Listen.
What? The traveler lifts their wrinkled fingers and remains silent. I look in the direction they are pointing and listen closely. There. A massive shadow brought the sound of rushing tides. The sound of tides. I can hear it. I hear it. Deep within the tides. Beyond the closed gates of the void world. A voice. About to recount something.
Child of humanity, is it death's embrace you yearn for with such urgency? Oh, you have awoken. Welcome back to the mortal realm.
He's like, God damn it, I was about to find some answer.
Your consciousness is dissipating much faster than I expected. Ultimately, it seems like the Titan's core flame is incompatible with a mortal body.
How much longer can my consciousness remain in the mortal realm?
In my estimation, at best, you'll see 15 more entry hours.
15 days and nights.
What is it? Are you finally starting to become attached to the mortal world now?
On the contrary, 15 days feels a little too long for solving a singular problem.
Oh wow, best of views. Fucking so lucky that this stupid Twitch chat thing isn't that good. There we go.
Stop giggling. It's time for us to go. The messenger from the Council of Elders is almost here.
Let me ask you one more question. Are you really planning to betray Aglaya's will?
What betrayal is there to speak of when I was never loyal to her to begin with?
What about that white-haired student of yours? Acting so recklessly, do you not care about what might happen to him?
There will be a price to pay for blind faith. This is also a lesson for Finan.
You truly are a strict teacher.
Of course. This is how I've always been.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Lord Anaxagoras. It's been a while, Lord Anaxagoras. I greet you on behalf of all the citizens of Akima, and express my deepest regret about what happened at the Grove of Appeal.
It's you. I never expected that you would personally come and meet me.
By carefully into Lantern above, I have come as a testament to the justice of the Council of Elders.
There are Antikytherans here? They have been a rare sight ever since the Chrysos War.
I extend to you my utmost respect, revered Titan. I am Lycurgus, though you may call me Lygus, holding an honorary position within the Council of Elders in Akima, and as the Theoros, I stand to protect the right of all upright citizens to express themselves freely.
You can see them too?
You know about us. We Antikytherans perceive the world through the amplitude and frequency of souls.
Anyways, I'll be right back.
Just as I am conscious that Lady Aglaya is secretly listening in on our private meeting from afar, if necessary, Lord Anaxagoras, I can sever the golden thread to protect your fundamental rights.
The demigod should know better, for such is her station. Spare those poor threats, and just let her listen to my words. They shall serve only to unveil her own folly.
May I interpret this as you having a countermeasure?
I need not any plan, because she can do nothing other than petty espionage. As the Citizens' Assembly approaches, and with Orynyx's fall, any attempt to capture the core flame within me will only usher chaos and calamity. A truth she undoubtedly comprehends. While I, Anaxagoras, serving as the Grove's special envoy to Akima's Citizens' Assembly, have long known the extent of your abilities. Let's forego the formality of asserting authority, Lord Lygus. Lead the way.
Very well. Surely Lady Kindness would appreciate such assertiveness in an ally. She's been waiting. Follow me, please.
Still gonna be right back. It's just that thing became less than what I expected.
Is there something on your mind, Lord Anaxagoras?
Nothing, really. It's just a question that I contemplate every time before I ascend to Dawncloud. For the Titans, does the falling equate to death?
Ah, a pondering truly deep.
Okay, now I think I'll be right back.
Time is on our side. Do you mind sharing your reflections with me?
While all living beings must ultimately face their demise, Kefali has yet to meet theirs. Their journey continues unhurriedly along this long path.
Are you suggesting that Kefali may not have truly passed?
Yes. For dying implies an ongoing process, an action. Whereas death signifies a static state, a definitive termination. In contrast to mortals, Titans exist on a grander scale of space and time, thus elongating their passage into death. The notion of their fall is but a misinterpretation born of mortal ignorance.
Ah, an intriguing concept, albeit challenging to substantiate. After all, Kefali has maintained a profound silence ever since the era Arasa, while scholars and priests alike have conveyed the message of the gods' imminent fall.
Perhaps the gods, in their arrogance, deemed it beneath them to reveal their perspectives to mortals.
Could you elaborate on your statement?
Circes, the kin of the Skyfather as recounted in myths, now resides within my brain. Were I to inquire, Kefali would have no cause to refuse.
Oh.
That very well could be true. But what if the world-bearing Titan still chooses to remain silent?
In that case, the myths crafted by the people of Amphorius are nothing more than pitiful jests.
It's worth a try. I believe, and I'd love to witness the fruits of your theory and the change it may bring to this imperiled world. Because I completely concur with you on this aspect. If the Titan has indeed met their end, any response from them would be impossible. Please, Professor.
The children of humanity have indeed created a spectacle.
Welcome to Dawn Cloud. The atmosphere here carries a greater sense of solemnity than the mundane clamor of the Marmorial Palace, with entry permitted only to the invited. Only esteemed beings grace this place, and among them I've received priests, scholars, warriors, and now we even have the honor to be in the presence of a Titan. Oh, what a joyous occasion.
Once deemed a blasphemer, now a surrogate for revered divinity. The honor should rightfully be mine, shouldn't it?
I'll notify Kindness and the others of your arrival. Kindly wait for a moment. A soldier will be here to guide you shortly. In the meanwhile, you're welcome to explore the vicinity, but kindly remain within the guard's view. Delaying the crucial meeting is something none of us wish to see, I presume.
I'm well aware of Kindness's methods. There's no need to emphasize that.
As you wish. Your cooperation is much appreciated.
Alas, I had hoped for a brilliant plan from you, but it turns out you just left one cage to enter another.
Save your concerns. I know very well what I'm doing.
I shall depart to explore the surroundings then. Now that I look around, I wonder if there are any murals bearing my portrait around here. I'm quite intrigued to see how the children of humanity beyond the Grove perceive another Titan.
Off you go. I won't be joining you. This Titan appears to be quite at ease. I should investigate the Council of Elders' recent activities first.
Be aware, I can hear you perfectly well from here.
Ah, he is. Back to talking to myself. Oh, God. Where am I? Oh. Shit.
Let's save some time. Professor Anaxa! Over here!
Professor Anaxa? Word has it that the scholars of the Grove valiantly perished resisting the Black Tide. To find you here safe and sound, thank the Fates.
You could say it's the Fates toying with us.
It's only the Crimnoans and Idonians who chase glory through death. But your survival is a victory in itself. I'd settle for that gladly. So, are you here to report the incident to the Council? I heard that after the Black Tide devoured the Grove, Akuma would be next in line, even with the demigod of strife standing alongside humankind.
Tell me, how much does the Council of Elders know about the Black Tide?
Once Kindness and her followers learned of Circe's and Orynyx's fall, they proclaimed in the council that the Flame Chasers could no longer stand against the calamity alone. Yet, when the Crown Prince ascended to godhood and repelled the Black Tide, she immediately altered her tune, declaring that all was resolved beyond Akuma, with the only remaining menace now being Aglaya and her adherents. they might well make their move at the upcoming Citizens' Assembly.
No surprises there, those shifty opportunists. Thank you for your honesty, virtuous student.
Being an opportunist could very well be a facet of wisdom.
Shouldn't you be searching for murals of yourself? I've had enough of your prattling.
I was really curious to see how you would find the middle ground between both factions. So I came to listen in. But it seems as though this Kynus is much more ruthless than Aglaya. If so, why do you want to work with her? Could it be that perhaps you've decided to readily surrender this hollow shell of yours? Just because you feel like death is fast approaching?
I'm afraid you'll be sorely disappointed if that's what you truly think.
It's just...
Ooh, nice.
I'm too dumb to think about all this.
But surely there's something better out there.
Even blasphemous scholars can come here, it seems.
Looks like my presence here is quite unwelcome.
There we go.
Wow, impressive.
The fuck is that? Just a light?
Anaxagoras, I thought that you had died to the Black Tide, just like the other scholars.
As Kephales's priest, are you not aware of the decorum of respecting the dead?
Surely you jest. You blasphemous heretics are not worthy of respect from the Supreme Being. Let me remind you that you're currently in Dawncloud, so you'd better keep your deranged language to yourself. I am no longer that altar servant from years ago, who could only acquiesce to the commands of others. Now, I have plenty of ways to deal with people like you.
I'm not sure whether I should laugh or cry right now. I can't believe that a follower such as you could have been made by a creation titan. As I see it, a dead titan can't provide you with this level of confidence, right? Then who is it exactly? Could it be Kynus?
You. Seeing how fond of you Elder Kynus is, I shall let that slide for now. Leave immediately, and don't impede us from receiving the Supreme Being's blessings.
Seeing as we were able to hear of this matter from the mouths of others, it seems that Kynus is indeed quite sincere toward us. Perhaps this affair will proceed smoother than I had anticipated.
Oh my, what a thrilling confrontation. As expected of one of Kephales's followers.
Are you praising or insulting him?
Praising him, of course. As a believer of the God of Deliverance, it is only natural that he detests evil.
Didn't you hear me? I asked you to leave. Go as far away from here as possible. Don't mutter to yourself like some sort of madman and disturb my meditation.
I've had enough of this. Could the 15th entry hour arrive any faster?
Oh, my. Could it be that the great tree painted in this...
Every plant, every tendril, no, even every leaf could be the embodiment of Circe's.
As a result, mere mortals who did not know what the Titan actually looked like chose to paint them as a giant tree instead. Their wisdom was portrayed as fruit, to symbolize how they shared their knowledge equally among the masses. Such exquisiteness indeed.
This mural is quite abstract.
I really can't tell whether you are praising or demeaning yourself. Now I'm quite curious whether the Reason Titan has studied figures of speech before.
Of course I find such stylistic devices interesting. For all we know, this could be the answer to the question, what exactly are we?
I, for one, am not willing to admit that I could look this ugly.
Was this the reason why you failed in your attempt to refine my soul when you were ambushed at the Grove?
Since you are aware of this, why did you save me back then?
From my perspective, this point alone was enough to separate you from the average person.
How do two lunatics coexist in the same brain?
Therefore, it seems that your journey to Dawncloud this time is not just to seek protection. What, then, is the intention behind your actions?
The entire plan is stored in my memory. So why don't you look there?
Then don't mind if I do. 1 year old? 2 years old? Oh my! Even a member of the preeminent Seven Sages must hug his Dromastal to sleep? How interesting.
That's enough.
How unusual. Your soul is actually trembling. This must mean that behind this toy hides a secret that nobody knows.
Since our days are both numbered, I don't mind telling you more about it. This is a present that my sister gave to me. It's a doll that was made to look like our family pet.
So there are other members in your family, eh? Are they also living in Akama?
Don't you just love to pick through my brain? Go on, continue flipping through my memories. It won't take long. You'll discover the answer when you reach the memories of when I was 5.
Oh, the black tide is everywhere. I can't bear to look.
When I was young, I couldn't accept this outcome either. Georios, Aquila, Kefali, and you, of course. Although I prayed to every Titan that I could think of for help, my efforts were ultimately futile.
This... Could this be the inception of your research into alchemy?
Indeed it was. Everything started from that verdant courtyard of yours. When I was pursuing my education there, I naturally also came to learn of Thelesis' theory as well.
Oh, I remember that person. He was the one to come up with the concept of souls, right?
Not only that, he
Long
also
ass
looked at
conversations.
life, as well as the composition, movement, and transformation of matter, all stem from souls themselves. This is why I thought that, since all living things stemmed from the same origin, why could I not sacrifice myself in order to resurrect my nearest and dearest?
Anaxa, you...
I did it, teacher!
But this is absolute blasphemy. Regardless of how much freedom the Grove provides, such an act could cause you to be burned at the pyre. Your beloved, where is she now? Send her away from the Grove at once, to a place where nobody will ever be able to find her. Otherwise, the both of us will be judged by the Council of the Seven Sages.
Calm down, teacher. My sister, she's still not in the mortal realm. Even to this day.
What do you mean?
It was naive of me to think that I could snatch the deceased from Thanatos' grip by merely sacrificing one eye. Equivalent exchange. All I received for that price was but an opportunity to see her for one final time. Nothing more.
Oh, let it go, Anaxa. As one of my best students, I cannot watch you go down the wrong path without doing anything to stop it. Never do something taboo ever again. Don't disappoint the deceased, and never harm yourself. If you can do that, this classroom will still be yours, and you'll have a chance to live out your own life.
Since I was able to see her one last time, I have no other desires. You're right, teacher. It's time for me to start a new life.
I am sincerely glad for you, child.
What type you like to study?
I wish to continue Thalesis' research.
Continue the research into souls, but you know that the Grove has long since understood his philosophy like the back of their hands. Even if you continue digging into this subject, your efforts will likely be futile.
No, teacher. After my fleeting glimpse of the deathly fog, I finally understood a single truth. Since ancient days, our understanding of the souls is but the tip of the iceberg. I may have lost an eye, but my view of the world has become clearer than ever. I have grasped the truth with my bare hands. Watch as I turn this farcical world upside down.
Who would have thought such a secret lay concealed beneath that hefty eye patch of yours?
Hefty eye patch.
This story doesn't seem to be connected to your plan. In fact, I'd say that they aren't related at all.
The answer lies within the tale. If even you cannot understand it, perhaps you should relinquish the divinity of reason to me. After all, it'd be a waste for you to hold on to it. My story ends here. Now it's time for you to tell me your secret. After all, this is what equivalent exchange means, correct?
As expected, you laid a trap for me to step into, unfortunately. Even if I was willing to talk about my past, I may not know more about it than you do.
Oh? Are you saying that the renowned Reason Titan is now admitting a lack of wisdom? Your followers are going to be sorely disappointed by this.
Child of humanity, remember this. Being cognizant of one's ignorance is the greatest wisdom of all.
Now I understand. No wonder you asked me to answer your random, nonsensical questions.
Not only that, you're the only one who can shed light on my query. As the saying goes, onlookers see most clearly.
Is that so?
Lord Anaxa. I saw you muttering to yourself and was wondering whether you were caught in a delirium of reflective thought. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but time is of the essence. I have a message from Lord Lygus. Lady Kyness has met up with the Council of Elders and is awaiting your arrival, so please depart forthwith.
It's finally time.
Carefully. The one who created the world, and the one who bears the world. If you truly have not met your end, how will you answer the challenges of those who defy you?
I didn't expect you to agree to Lady Kyness's invitation. What a wonderful turn of events. To tell you the truth, there are many people who hold grudges against that Lady Goldweaver.
Isn't that the Dromas draped in finery?
Avoid his gaze. I don't acquaint myself with blasphemers.
Don't worry. He's too full of pride to pay us any attention.
Your nickname is Dromas as well? You must really like those creatures.
A student of Empedocles? I hear that his views run counter to the Venerationists.
This is what being a scholar is about. A collision of ideas only occurs when there are differences in beliefs, and it is such collisions that lead to progress.
Yet, in my view, there are only right and wrong perspectives.
Lord Lygus and Lady Kyness are just ahead. I'll take my leave for now.
You know what? I feel like 2 hours is enough. I'm actually starting to get tired. This is like one of those things where I'm probably going to come back tomorrow and not take a day off. Come back tomorrow, finish up another 2 hours, come back the next day, 2 more hours. Friday, 3 hours, and so on and so forth. Yeah. Thank you everyone who was watching. I'm gonna go sleep because I'm